Yesterday in the evening, I received a brochure from Lucis Trust. And it said that the Ageless Wisdom teachings are based on the transmuting properties of fire. Heat is the history of everything, the driving power behind evolution. Heat. Well, heat, shemesh, and the letter Shin in the Sefer Yetzirah connects Chokmah and Bina. Those are the two names of Yud Hey and Elohim. Those together is 101, Mikael for me. And the thing is, that is the tefillin. And then I was watching a movie. I don't usually like them, a Robert Redford movie. And after the movie, I came up with the term Adam MS. You see that you have, number one, Adam is silent, dumb, and MS is dead. And you have to be MS because I'm dead, So why not be MS? What am I protecting? So Adam MS, and the gematria of Adam MS happens to be Adam 45, MS 441, that's 486. And it's strange because I was doing some Kabbalah studies and the number 486 came up. And quite frankly, the number 586 is such a propitious number, but 486 in itself isn't as propitious. You see? And last night it came across on something that I can't remember, but it didn't matter. Because this morning I was meditating on the letter Shin. And in this letter Shin, I did the gematria. And the gematria of Shin is Shin, 360, Yud, 20, Nun, 106. It's 486. So this relates to everything because Shin is fire and heaven, the heavenly fire, as Shemayim. And so 486 is Shin. And so what I did, I put a kaf in front of it. A full kaf, a kaf pei becomes 100. So kushin becomes 586. And 586 would be shofar. But, this Lucis Trust thing is talking about the heat. And the heat of fire, shemesh. And the whole thing about Pesach and when does Pesach start? And the whole thing of the Pesachim is the word or. And light signifies some sort of heat. But the real secret of Pesach is that you should not eat humetz. But the great secret of humetz is how you spell humetz. Het, mem, zadok. And what do you do when you have het, mem? That's heat. That's hem. Like hema. So the transformation of the word hametz to a atbash there is a hey for the zadok, and that becomes a hema. It's heat. And that's the primary function. So you can go without heat a little bit, but this heat is basically like life itself. It's the Yetzer Hara. It's a reflection of the or, of the shemesh, of light. Because it's always warmer in the day. And this body heat comes across as what's it called, tuma, generating your own body heat in the Himalayan mountains in the winter by pranayama, which is breath, which is aleph. So there's a relationship here between the shin and the aleph, and those two letters together make esh, fire. So the pranayama fire and the real raising of a kundalini, which is a fire, starts down in the mem. These are the three mother letters. Starts down in the mem. In the depths of the water. And we raise the fire. And the depth of the water is signified by the bris. The two functions of the penis, or the urine and the orgasm. And this is basically where kundalini lies. And it's brought up by the or into the shin. And this is a center pillar of a horizontal nature. These are the three fundamental mother letters. Mother is M, Aleph, Mem. Anyway, these are just some of the things. Always remember that the two shins in the tefillin are 300 each, which signifies a final mem of 600, which relates the tefillin to the bris, because 600 is a level down there of the water, and man's water, I think they call it foot water, don't they? My regalim, it's not, it's the water that comes out. And so this is the couple of the morning things. How I've gotten this comes from another world. Why I should be meditating there on the shin this morning. Why I should have received this thing from the loosest trust yesterday. All this are signs, ayat. And when you receive signs from the other world, they come in letters, ayat. And this is a Sefer Yetzirah, because this is the Yetzirah world. And these are the signs. See? And it comes into bodily understanding. There are two parts. There's the animal and the godly. And the godly comes down from the Yetzirah world. And that's the world that we enter into on Shabbos. And it relates to the two parts of the seventh day, the Shivishi and the Shabbat.